viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another live talk show. We are basically gonna talk a little bit about West Indies test team. A wonderful people, and why I must say the way the West Indies test team is currently playing, guys, it seems as if it's a joke. A lot of people look at it like this is just a team that just put together and say, all right, go on, go the way we do. But trust me, my people, it's really disappointing. But I'll try my best if I can give you guys an hour. If best, 49 minutes, to really get you guys' opinion on the West Indies failure, the West Indies poor leadership, the West Indies batting failed to apply themselves to play spin. And people we should have known that this West Indies test team is a joke because they can't play spin. And they knew they were going to Pakistan. So the main focus that this West Indies test team should have been to really comprehend a little bit how to play spin. We're not asking them to do what do the best, but try at least, man. We knew that it wasn't going to be easy for them to win. So it wasn't surprising to me, guys, when they lost the first test, right? It wasn't surprising to me, but at least I wanted a little more energy, a little more enthusiasm, a little more fight. You understand, my people? This is like it seems as if they just go out there and just lie down and let their wicket be taken away by the Bangladesh and the Pakistan bowlers. Because if you look at the guys, what are a score of 11, 5, 4, and 10? What are scores like these going to do on international circuit? Come on. It's something where we have to really address, my people. It's something we have to address, and we have done this on numerous occasions, guys. To try our best to really find the best opinion and the reason why West Indies is failing right about now. But it seems as if that everything we do or say is going through one is to another, and it's not giving us um any inclination that we are seeing any improvement. You understand? It was overall, I must say, good bowling from Jamal Warkan, but if we were to test even bigger, I told you guys that the bowlers normally perform and the batters are the one that 90% of the time is the batters really failing us. You understand? But why, oh boy, people? To be truth, it was a really disappointing first test to really witness. It's something where I was like, why? What am I watching this for? To tell you the truth, guys, I was watching it. Um, yeah, man, Raul, Mirrors, big up yourself. Look at it for real. It's written on the performance that they do. It's a joke, because how can you be paying full pay? We talk about a couple US thousand of people you get paying of people, and you can't even make 5 runs. Come on, man. So where I tell me say any player can make West Indies test team. So that means man, me can go to come back man and go say alright, what? At times we go start play some cricket and West Indies team, man. Yeah, man, we can make some good money, man. We are taxi. That's what every young people is saying now. They don't have to put out all of the big effort to really make West Indies team. And after just can make one look 20 runs, one look 30 runs, man. And West Indies will call me and say, hello, SAE. You know that we have senior talent and we would like, call you up to the West Indies senior team or something like that. I will invite you to come to the senior team. Are you available? Come, let me go do that. Because at least I can make at least 50 runs. I'm sure about that. But boy. It's something we're short of. We need to get some players, train them on the Guyana and the Trinidad pitch to play spin because this is totally rubbish. You understand? Kurt, look up yourself. Also, it's getting very close for Brathwaite to be dropped, especially if he fails in the second test. He should be dropped for the Australia series and replaced by the ODI captain Shea. Oh, well, boy, oh boy. We already went through this, where we tell you guys that some people have to go drop. We now hold back. Some people have to go drop because it is not. We can't be picking all of these. Jamor, the link is in the comment section. Big up yourself. We can't be picking all of these rubbish players and expect that we're gonna. But then say you can't can't catch water in a basket. Come like that. That's where you're catching water in basket because the basket can't hold the water. Every time you throw the water into leak out, similar to West Indies batters. Every time you give them an opportunity, they might fail. You understand? And I was like, if people wanna look at the match, guys, I was looking to myself and I was like, why? It's flying their heads. Yes, Jennifer Leacock. It's really something where you're gonna look at it and you're like, you come like if I go back to stage and beat it in their skull, man. Beat it in their skull. Because there's this other way you're gonna take it. How are you gonna get to these young people? How are you gonna get to them and say, focus, don't watch the fears. They have 5 days to play test cricket. Patience. Don't rush anything. Keep your head down. Play every ball and its merit. Try to pick the spinners as best as possible. Because you know that is their weakness. Try as best. Why? But it's like, guys, when I talk about West Indies, it's like you make your head just hurt you more and more. You understand where we're like, what we are talking? Because it don't make no sense you're gonna talk to somebody when he's not taking your advice. It's like when you talk to him, I say, come on and just shut up your mouth, man, and tap it talking, man. That's what they're saying to us based on the performance that they go there. I'm sure if one of the legend or one of the former players come and talk to them, one of these players are say, oh, the player come tell me what to do, tell me what to do. You understand? It's like that it's energy that they're shooting now because they're not learning. You understand? Really, brother, what was today's cricket team? I talk get about. Kiss me having team. Rubbish team. Why Django was not playing? I'm so upset. I tell myself that I would lose my sleep for years. I would have I wouldn't lose myself for years. I have been an idiot. Oh my god. Yes. I watched the match the first time, the first day. You understand? I was like, why oh boy. You see when you reach 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Me just make sure turn off your and go to bed, go sleep because it doesn't make any sense, to really you know to really say all right, bring in watch this cricket match because it make no sense because me go get headache and me go come a man and start vent. You understand? So it don't make no sense. You better sleep and come back until all the recap go on. Jam more big up yourself.
Yeah, well, go on.
Yeah. Why I watch a little team Jamore come like a joke thing this man. A school boy, a primary school with them man. What you talking? Primary school with them. Primary school. When I was in primary school, I wasn't scoring so low. Tell you the truth, I wasn't scoring so low. 137. That's a primary school with them man. You understand? It's
Primary primary school is no better than that, man.
tell you the truth. I could score more than that when I was in primary school. To tell you the truth, I could score more than that. So what you tell me say? Me can't make the team then man Jamore. Come on man, we can't make the team man. What you say? Eh? 11 and 10. We can make the team man. I say man. A good time to make the team man. I say. A good opportunity man because we are talking about we can do better than all of these players that are being playing right now. So what I say? It's time for we just put on with pad man and put on with helmet and everything and say, West Indies, yo, call me up ready. You understand? Because it's a joke thing, like everybody come. If you look at the way they got out, Jamo, I was really disappointed. You understand? You can't.
Yeah.
Why? This is just rubbish. Rubbish. Kurt say I feel we should pick some overseas players with Caribbean backgrounds. Not a good way forward. Well, you have any players in mind? There was a player playing in County England. What's his name? I think he have Caribbean heritage. He was doing well in the county in the league and what point. I think he's in age though. I think he's in his 30s. But one point West Indies were in convo with him, as regards to come and represent West Indies. But I don't see that they're getting because the West Indies has really fallen off. You understand? And a lot of people attribute that the reason why West Indies fall off because they're not being able to get the opportunity to go and play in England like the likes of what Viv Richards them usually do and basically own their skill. You understand? So people believe that that's the reason why they're not performing. But come on, man, we have good condition in our own home that can play spin. Look at Guyana, look at Trinidad. You realize that the players in Trinidad and Guyana they are more adept at playing spin. And you're going on a subcontinent like Pakistan, you understand? All right. I have to try and bring in some of these players in the team that can play spins, can negotiate spin because the team that we have now they are far the faster pitch. They are far the pitch in the other continent, not the subcontinent. Whenever they go there, it's like their water. They are fishing water. What do you call it? We're going to fish ocean and can't swim again. Who? It's not fish because fish born in the ocean. We're going to ocean and can't swim. Like ants going in the ocean and can't swim. It's like that. Like you're dropping in one deep, deep sea, and you wonder how you'll get out there. That's what happened to West Indies right now. And Andre Coley, boy, come like West Indies know what they were doing, Jamor. Come like West Indies knew what they were doing. They said Andre Coley is not the man to lead. Come like they knew. They knew what they were doing because this is not. I'm not hearing
As you
Jamor. With
put it,
Jamor, I'm not
Anderson
hearing.
Phillip. Because the workload was on too much on Jaden Seal, so I think they should have bring in Anderson Phillip. And I'm feeling a little pace.
Yeah.
I think I know they wasn't paying the pace that, but even though the ball turn for Warwick and a bit for Multi, but I think the pace will be a more aggressive for them.
Mm, but something has to go give because I thought overall I think Jaden Seals did well.
Hmm?
Not I think
Fast ball from Guyana? We mean and Shepherd? Oh, I mean Joseph? I think he say he injured or something, you know.
you understand. I think
Well, I
you're
think
watching some cricket, man, Jamor.
I
You're
can't
watching
do
cricket.
it.
You're watching some cricket, Jamor, man. Jamor not hearing me. So let's read through some comment meanwhile. All right. So when will the players improve against spin bowling? Boy, I saw they bring in a coach, Rashid. I think Rashid Ali, something like that, guys. I can say Rashid Ali. I think they bring in a new spinning coach. So why? But trust me, people, it's something where you see the way the West Indies is performing, guys. It don't give us the drive to really say, all right, support West Indies. It don't give us the drive to really sit up at night and get your and miss your good sleep, your good 8 hours sleep, 10 hours sleep, and to watch rubbish every minute. They look at it, it's like West Indies wicked fell. There's one point, guys. They were 54 for five, and I was like, why, oh boy. You understand? I was like, boy, this is it. You understand? I was like, this is it for me. I'm going to my bed. This is rubbish. This is it for me. You understand? And then why? But Alec, I thought Alec, people, he really hold his own there. You understand? To me, go out of 55. But no support my people. It's really disgrace. It's disgracing, basically the team is a joke. Anybody can make the team, anybody can say West Indies team is a joke because the way they put up performances, it's not something that I personally would invest in. If I was the investor for West Indies, to tell you the truth, guys, I would not invest in this West Indies test team or West Indies. Overall, at one point, especially the test team, I would not want to be an investor of West Indies test team. We know the brand and represent the whole Caribbean, but trust me, if I was the man that have the money to invest, I would not invest in West Indies test team. This is a waste of my money because I won't see any investment because when me I put in, I expect to get result. You understand? I'm not getting anything. I'm getting every money I just flush down the toilet. Um, Mr. Essay, I wish we got Salt, Archer, Bashir, Archer, Jordan, all with Caribbean background to play for us. Well, they're not going to want to play for the West Indies because they're getting bigger money in England. And come on, you know that money run the world. So it's not going to be something where they're going to give up and say, all right, come play for West Indies. They rather take all of the racial in England and stock it out and make a good food because the England pound, guys, is a nice piece of food. You understand? It's enough than so anybody I get nice piece of pound, you understand they're gonna nice up, and they're not gonna really want to play for West Indies. You can see it clearly. So these guys are out of the picture. We have to put ourselves and other younger talent coming through because these guys already made their mark in England cricket. You understand? And it would be something where you have to wait, I think, a year or so to really switch nations. So it's something where it's not in the favor of enough of these players to switch nation. I'm sure right now that quote Walsh Junior, I think right now he's licking himself and he said, why would I come to play to West Indies when US is doing so well now? You understand? So I thought enough of these players have regret because right now Walsh can't make the West Indies team. So I'm sure he's feeling bad, but Bowlers are good, but the batsman in the Caribbean is not playing for West Indies. T20 has destroyed the test team. Yeah, man. I believe it has played an impact. It has an impact on the destruction of West Indies test team. Yes, man. The 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 T20 franchise. Even though the West Indies are prolific in T20 games, but um, it has really diminished our strength, and our dedication. Our young players coming up right now, they're not saying their idol is a test player like a Brathwaite, like a Da Silva, like a Roach. The fast bowlers might say Roach because they want to get as much wicket as him or more than him. You could yourself Delroy, Morrison. So it's not something where younger generation in the Caribbean gonna pull towards cricket, especially Test cricket. They're gonna say it's ODI or T20 or T10, T5. Those are the shorter version that they're gonna pull towards. You understand Kurt saying, what are you talking about? T20 is destroying our cricket when our you understand? Uh you understand? So that's destroying West Indies cricket. A part of it where a lot of people not really looking at is that um early the last 2 decades or so, West Indies haven't really um put in enough effort in a sense where to develop players. It's recently we saw them start coming with academy and those guys, because I think before that they used to have something like something in Trinidad, I think we are a championship, something like that. I don't know much about the Sheldon them after that and Trinidad fans have to tell me about that. But I think they used to have that where they pick out top T20 players and so. But it hasn't really been a place where West Indies have been in a position to really select good young talented players from a younger age and develop them. You understand? It hasn't really been that. You understand? So now we're seeing that all of what um played into the destruction of West Indies cricket right now, because when the greats have served Bill, Courtly, Ambrose, Walsh, Richards, Roberts, and when those players left, who were the replacement? And when after those players, the young generation come, the Brian Lara, the Shiv Narendra Nepal, the Gale, the Sawan, when those players left are before, who are their replacement? Because the West Indies doesn't have any successors in those departments. Brathwaite has been there from a long while, but him alone can't do it. And the pressure get to him, and the captain right now is get to his head, and he's like, right now I'm out of ideas right now. My head is spinning. I don't know how to really combat this poor performances. Everything is just falling apart for me. I'm sure that it stresses on him as well, because he's looking at it and he's like, why? Is it time for me to give up the captaincy? Or do I have it in me to continue to lead? But right now, everything is piling up and it's getting rough on my case. You understand? So but let's run through some more comments. Honestly, I only watch the side ball. As soon as they start to bat, I exit the channel because I already know what going to happen. You come like you see the destruction before we even see it, Marissa. Because I was watching the match. I was watching the match. You understand? And I was like, when we see the 5 wicket go down, you understand? Me say, all right, you know what? My eye them a hurt me right now. When I saw that go down, I said, my eye them a hurt me now. I just turn off it and just say, all right, my sweet, sweet bed. You sit down and watch foolish and sit down and watch joking cricket. This is not me. I want my good night rest. You understand? So I went to bed and I slept until around what 6 o'clock. I went to at 6 o'clock. I got up and started to edit the video that you saw before it. The video this morning I saw early. That's when I get up and just put it up. And then after that I went back to bed because I need to get my sleep. Because these West Indies are just stressing me out and make me get so if we continue to watch West Indies cricket too late and they're not winning, I won't get in the joy. I'm gonna be sadder and then my eye them I go start and there's I start swell up and I go start like me at an old man. That West Indies are stressed out me, man. That. All right. Why stress when it's obvious that what we have an offer, with the exception of a few guys? There is no desire. It's depressing to witness. The vibes, body language of some of our players. You're right about that. There is nothing to really, as I said, nothing driving them, nothing killing them. You're not seeing anybody crying. We know that man don't cry, but honestly, when you know when you have passion for a thing, you know have passion to push out more effort. I'm not seeing all of that. All I'm seeing is smiling and long up one look of face restaurant by the time they go to the dressing room. Them all smiling and talking one another, enjoy your occasion, enjoy your stock, and West Indies fans here cussing them like hell. And they're saying, you guys can turn the cuss. We are making money, who cares? You know, so it's always something where you have to look into it and say, do these guys care about the fans? Do these guys really have the fans at heart when they go out play cricket? Or is it when they're doing interview, that's the only time they know to talk about the fans and saying that we're doing this for the fans and we know that rate. But when they go and when they come off the mic, they are saying, what type of rubbish are you talking? I'm just doing this for the media. You understand? There's a lot of thoughts that come into it because you're saying, are these guys just really playing on the sympathy of the fans when they're doing interview? Or are they really genuinely from their heart saying that they want West Indies cricket to do good? Because you can't tell. You understand? And based on the action that they're showing right now and the pitch with the bat, you have to start questioning yourself and you're like, why? People, hit that subscribe button. My wonderful people, hit that subscribe button. Let's continue with the conversation. Kurt saying, these players cannot play spin bowling, so have nothing to do with T20 cricket because other countries are playing it and performing. It's just our cricketers, especially batsmen, not good health. And how are we to develop proper batsman? We made the first step. Right now I'm seeing we made the first step in creating academies. You understand? Um, we need an academy. All right. You see, we see this right now. We need an academy in all of the regions, or a branch of the academy in all of the regions. You understand what I'm saying, people? We don't know. We don't just want one academy in Antigua. We want academy in Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Guyana, St. Vincent, St. Grenada, St. Kitts, Page, everybody, Dominica, everywhere. I think they need to have a branch of the academy where all the youngsters in their country can get a better development because it don't make no sense you go pick out a little five from there and say they are the best. What are the other generation coming up after? You're gonna wait until they lose the passion for playing cricket, then you're gonna say, all right, you're gonna pick them. No, you need to have branches of academy. I'm sure that should be in your plans to have branches. It might not be the main branch where you pick players from to play for the academy, but at least one player can come from a branch. You understand what I'm saying, people? More branch you build, more better. You understand? More produce, more youngster. You understand? If they can do that and have a little tournament where the strictly academy young players participate in, and you build it from there, grow from strength to strength there, then you can have good young players coming through because you can run it out from say, all right, from 12 go straight up to be a part of the academy. You understand? You understand? You understand? If you can do that, you understand? If you can do that, guys, then you have a better chance of producing better players. You understand? But some things have to come in place. You understand? Yes, I agree that our cricket has been declining for years, but before T20, but we were never last place and world test champion. Exactly, we're never last. Look at it now. Everybody come at MS. Everybody come a beat we like a we are nothing. Everybody come is beating us like we're nothing right now in cricket. You can't believe that. Every team like Afghanistan never really, West Indies never dreamed that the day when Afghanistan will come and whop them up in all format. You understand? Never, never come and whop them up. You understand? Never come and whop them up. Never dream, but what? Afghanistan can come and kick up with. Right now, me feel like Zimbabwe can come and kick me up. So how the score is going right now, Jamor, in the West Indies women?
Right now, I got 109 for two.
9 for 2.
After 109 for two, after 29 overs, Bangladesh batting.
49 overs.
For
109 for
29,
2. 29.
yeah, 29 overs.
And 49 and oh, who batting first? Because I haven't really seen it.
Bangladesh batting first.
West Indies are going to beat up Bangladesh still. But you know that they're going to beat up Bangladesh still. Um, Brathwaite should do the right thing. Where's the Jamor? Brathwaite should do the right thing right now. That's all. Brathwaite should do the right thing, right?
I think you should step down from the captaincy and focus on the batting.
Yeah, that's what I believe too. He should look into himself and say, right now, it's not working out for me. You know, and I as a big man, I should know when to give up. I think he should be looking into himself right now and say, you know what, it's not. You can look into yourself and you can see when it's not working out for you. Anything you're doing in life, if you're work, Jamor and say, now work out for you, I think you left, right?
Yeah, it's on your
Um,
back now. The same thing
so
with poor Randall when he was in the T20 captain. You
yeah,
know, Captain was falling off and then he had to get up. That's about pressure come on him and so he had to get up.
yeah,
Yeah, the same thing for that way.
yeah. He's not it's right about now. Sherwin, big up yourself. May I cut to you quick and fast. All right. Good afternoon. As a Vincentian, I am very proud of my fellow Vincentian Warwican. I have a big issue with the captain not using Morty. It is a shame the way he didn't use Morty. Sherwin, Sherwin, on numerous occasions, Mr. Sherwin, we talk about it that the captain is poor leadership quality, poor field setting, poor everything. And people believe that we are just fighting out the captain because we don't like him or that. But it's the fact. You understand? You have two left armor in your setup. One is getting purchased. The other one is similar to him, and you refuse to use him as oh you'd have used Barkan. So I'm not. What it's sometimes you look at it, you wonder. You wonder. You understand? You wonder. Um, even if we develop a world class talent, he will be waiting for a T20 contract. Well, you see, that's not out of the picture. Yeah, I understand MS, but at least we can't say we develop one. We can't have just one talent. You understand? We have to spread it. You understand? That's the reason why I said more academy and more because you know that money is the root of all evil, and money is really tempted. So when these one of at least if you change 20 young talented players, at least five or one of them is going to switch up on you. Anything you do in life, if you take care of 10 pitney, at least one of them is going to change up on you and start do bad things or start turning their back on you. So it's the logic of life. You understand human nature is always like that. You're always gonna have somebody who forget where they're coming from or who believe that they have reached and who believe that they don't need to really pay homage or who believe that they're bigger and everything. Thus, you know. All right, I think it's time to drop Craig Brathwaite as a player and the captain. If we can drop the silver, we can drop Craig Brathwaite. We have to do that. We have to do something about Craig Brathwaite because right now he's not looking too wonderful. It's like we're just throwing chicken to the mongoose. Mr. SA, we need to carry our young batsmen overseas like England, Australia to get a good batting technique because these local coaching places in the Caribbean is waste of people wake up. All right, so you're saying that we need to carry them as a to enline them, or you saying we should pick them in the team, Kurt? Because I don't have anything in carrying the players them to England and Australia, give them a little more experience in a form of, have a little youngster around you or two around you and give them a feeling of how international cricket is still. We're not asking to pick them in the team, but keep them around you and motivate them and show them the route. You understand? But the West Indies have to do something, guys, because these bunch of players that we have right now, we can't do anything about that. We it's like we're sinking in the water. The boat can't sail. You understand what I'm saying, people? The boat cannot sail. You understand? All right. I totally agree with you, Mr. Sherwin. It's time for Brathwaite. It's time for Brathwaite and let the ODI captain Hope take over. Sport addiction. Jamaica needs anything that will improve. Honestly, teams from St. Vincent and South America can beat Jamaica. Yeah, man. I think they need things to improve for real. But recently, they have been doing some things. Sherwin, where they're trying to revive the cricket in the Caribbean, in Jamaica overall. Donovan has been taking over, and And we see ministers them have been putting in, effort to really revamp the cricketing structure here and really bring it up back. You understand? Because there's no West Indies without a Jamaica. Jamaica, you understand? So we're getting there, we're improving back up. You understand? It's just that other sports are more dominant in the country where Jamaica is. So a lot of as new sports in as prime minister switch up every 4 years or so. We say that if this sports
Yeah.
minister love cricket, the next one might not love cricket. So that he don't put as much effort into it, and the youngsters them it's a lot of stuff. Kurt, hope is not a test player. Stop that foolishness. Jamaica needs anything that will improve cricket. And hi Salters, how you doing? It's been a while. I hear from you. How you doing, Miss Salters? Hello, buddy. Welcome, Miss Wonderful Salters. How you doing? Mr. AC, I also will see you doing. Carty Hodge head and chopping board. I would bring in Craig King Joel and also Johnson Johnson Campbell. John Campbell or Johnson Campbell? John Campbell? Well, I wouldn't say I say Carty. I think Carty is gonna be replaced, because he's been playing 2-3 tests now. And he hasn't really been able to score at least 20. So and these two matches, he got 6-0 in the first innings here. So it's something where you're gonna say, all right, his next test, if he doesn't get a good score in the second inning, second test, guys, it's gonna really say, all right, it's doomed for him. You understand? So you know, Shea Shea Hope and Rastan Chase needs to be given more chance with the red ball. Yeah, man. I think to tell you the truth, guys, Shea Hope and Chase, I think they played a lot of test cricket, Played couple well test cricket, you can say, but no, both of them has transition, from just a test player. Because remember one time when Chase and Hope was all a part of the test team, you understand? And people were limiting them to that format. But all of a sudden, you saw that Chase and Hope break out of the shackles, guys, and break onto the T20 schedule, T20 teams. You understand? And they never look back. They never look back. They go straight ahead and say, all right, not looking back to no test cricket. We have better ways now. So they have been playing T20 cricket around the world. And must say, and you can understand that these guys have played test cricket. They are more. If you look at it, all of these guys like Hope and Chase, they have played test cricket before. They dominated T20 now. You understand? So you understand that they have played a lot of tests. So they understand more about the game. If you look at it carefully, Hope played test cricket, ODI cricket, longer format. Now he's dominating T20. Jamaica has one uh of the population. Yeah, they should produce more. Yeah, man, for real. They should produce more. Jamaica should produce more. They're one of the biggest country in the Caribbean. Mr. Sherwin, what are you talking about right now? Hope is scoring plenty of runs in T20 leagues. And Hope cannot do more worse than Brathwaite right now. Edward, big up yourself. Cost factor here. Hotel costs in England. 1 day games, they travel the same day. Yeah. Um, Remember, everybody, subscribe if you're new, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Yes, me, I beg you to hit that subscribe button if you're new. The West Indies joking team. Kurt, Hope have always scored runs in Test. I've always scored runs in ODI. You can't bowl 5 bouncers in that format in Test. That is all he faces. He's afraid of that. Well, Bouncers is not. I understand what he was saying. A couple of my people subscribe for you. Mr. Sharon, you cannot keep living in the past. Hope is a different player. No, let's give the guy other chance and as captain. So Kurt, our people, who is the best candidate for the test captain right now? Take out Brathwaite out of it. Take away Da Silva. Take out Hope out of it. Who is the perfect candidate to take the lead right now in West Indies test team? Because we are here, we don't see, we're looking at it and we can't find any replacement. We talk about it yesterday as well, and today is the same thing. We're going to talk about. Don't see any. Cricket is something that I believe West Indies overall should try their best to develop the younger players. They need to wrap the younger generation minds from a young age. Meanwhile, they want to train the child in the way he should go. That's when he come apart, he will never depart. That's what the Bible says. The Bible says something like that. You understand, Sharon? Alec is the best test candidate. Uh, First word, big up yourself. Shiv Shanapal should be the head coach. Big up yourself. The batting atrocious. Yeah, man, the batting is atrocious. Really atrocious right now. To tell the truth, people. Um, it's really something where it's really disappointing. Really, boy, it's so sad. You understand? It's so sad to really witness West Indies. Really does go there and just shaming us. You understand? Really, just something where you're gonna like, boy, it's really disappointing. Really, really disappointing, guys. To tell you the God Almighty truth. You understand? To really be a West Indies fans right now, when you look at it, you're like, boy, oh boy, you know, batting a primary school batting well look in a Brian. A primary school this man. You know, in a grade six and you say you score 1-5 and you hit the ball as of a 6 and 4. That's what we're looking at right about now in West Indies cricket. And it's not changing. It's like it's getting worse and worse. Because the first innings they make what? 137. The second innings they make 123. So we are telling me say it's getting worse and worse. And we talk about it on numerous occasions, and people seem as if they're saying that we're fighting West Indies or we're bad minded players. It's not bad mind, but these guys need to stack up. What are the penalties for you not going out there and perform? You understand? You need to start. Some penalty need to come in, man. Either a pure cut, either a match pure cut. Something has to give, to tell you the truth, man, because you can't every year. It's not cheap to get plane. It's not cheap to get hotel. It's not cheap to hire coach and you're not boy boy oh boy. Alec is the Windward Islands captain. Mr. TCF Joseph R. King, but ah Joseph should get it. Yeah, Joseph is not ready yet. He make it clear that he's not ready to settle along with captaincy as yet. You understand? Kurt, Joseph is our king, but Joseph should get it. You must be trying to be funny. You know, King is not a test player. He's averaging 26 runs in domestic red ball championship. Why, oh why? So it's tricky, guys, because right now, to tell the two guys, Darren Sammy has a lot. Darren Sammy gonna have a lot to really do because trust me, my people, this is not going to be a easy task for him, my people. This is not going to be an easy task for Darren Sammy. Right now, he's looking on and he's like, boy, oh boy, what have I get myself into? I know he might like the he might like it. He might like the pressure, Yeah, we need something like that for real, Jamor. If we can get, to train our players in other conditions like Pakistan, India, you understand? If we can get that, we can develop better players for real. We can develop better players when we do that, if we do that for real. But we can do that. Or they should look into that. I expect them to call up 15-year-old Andrian Hetmeyer at this rate with the turbo bat. Man, they make me laugh, bro. It's a kid game, but you come like a joke. It's like, it's like you're not watching big man play a game. It's come like a picnic and watch a play a game where you say, come on, go to the stadium and cheer them and say, come on, do that, do that. Oh, boy. It's really something. King is a middle order batsman in domestic championship. Mr. Sharon, what are you smoking off photo? Bro, Alec, that the guy is not performing. He made a 50 like Blackwood to save himself from second test. Alec is is the other Blackwood, Mr. SA. I see that. So you remember when Blackwood was there, that's what Blackwood used to do when he know that he's there to get dropped. He come and score. But typically, that's what all of the West Indies players do. When they know that they're under pressure, they come and make out a little 50 or a little 60, and the West Indies going to say, all right, they deserve to be back in the team. And when they get back in the team, they give them a little match to really find themselves back again. And then when they realize that they're not doing well again, they can make out a little more 50, and they say, give them more time, give them more time. That's what West Indies is doing. Hit that subscribe button, my wonderful people. When I say people, hit that subscribe because West Indies, we have to take good bad thing, make joke the people because what we're seeing now it's really something where we're not pleased with. Persuade said, very disappointment. Yeah, man, very disappointed. It's really disappointment. If we could search for another word, pathetic performance, disgraceful performance, um, foolishness. Um, there's a lot of word you can use to describe West Indies' performance last night. You understand? Yeah, man, school cricket we play, man. School cricket we watch, man. Come like we go cheer the man and say, come on, come on, come on, work harder, work harder. Are you going to cut the fees for something that they can control? Imlak has a good run as captain. I think if they keep on training him, he can be a good captain. Well, he needs to perform with the bat. You know, Paula, he need to perform with the bat. You understand? That's his weakness right now. And I think the second test is gonna be tricky. You understand? Because I think Django is gonna come into the squad. So are you gonna keep him? Are you gonna bring back Industrial for him? So one of them, some of these players are going to get dropped, guys. You understand? A lot of these players are gonna get dropped. Joseph is not ready for captain. Yeah, man, he's not ready. He make it clear that he's not ready. That's the reason why he gave up the vice captaincy. Remember, he was the vice captain of the T20, ODI, and Test, and he gave it up. You understand? Sure that he's not ready. You know, he want to focus more on his batting and his bowling people. You know, and gather more experience before we come and dish out to West Indies. You understand? And I think he made a right choice because the captaincy of West Indies cricket is something where it's a lot of pressure, a lot of work, a lot of days where you're gonna say, boy, what am I doing here? You understand? Pressure gonna hit you. You understand? So you did the right thing and make it clear that he's not ready. Because he look into himself and see that he's not ready. And you have to acknowledge a man who knows when he's ready and when he's not ready. And he did the right thing. Kirk, who had the highest test average in 2024 of the everyday players? Not that it would have mattered. But I think not playing Django was a mistake. My pre-match lineup had him in for Carty. I scored a total of 4 runs. Brian, you see before the match, if you guys can look through my 11, I left out Kevin Hodge for Django. But people not really seen with me. But I left out him and play, I would have played Django. But they never will play him. You understand? Um, Only one player averaged over 30 last year. Who is it? Who is it? Um, Darren Bravo should be captain by now, but lack of game time. Is it Nalima? First of all, is he still playing cricket? Is Darren Bravo still playing cricket? Is he still playing cricket? Because it's been a while since I hear anything about Darren Bravo. You know, from the last time when I think he styled up the man there, I hasn't really heard anything from him again, you know. And then he announced that he's taking a break from cricket, and then West Indies reached out to him, and then he never he said not ready yet. So you know what? So Gulakish Moti is the only player averaging over 30. Why? George believe now Gulakish Moti number 8, number 9 batsman. Believe the people. This is shameful, you know, guys. This is really shameful to be a West Indies fans looking at your number 9 batsman, number 8 batsman, number 11 batsman, I make 30, and number wall from number 1 straight to the top batsman can't make 20. Can't average 20. What kind of foolish that? If I, Mr. Easy, if I was the new coach, half the team will be changed, starting with the batsmen from 1 to 7. I believe some changes need to make for real. It's no question. We're not joke with it. Some changes has to be made. When Darren Sammy take over, changes has to be made. You understand? But we're not, as I said, it's not gonna happen, you know, immediately. But change is gonna have to make. You understand? They should be the same. They should be same of themselves as big man. Uh, um, is Amir going to make a difference, and you cannot expect somebody to perform on a surface like that in a test series that is not coming into the first test match? Well, Amir is really good at spinning, batting spin. But he's from Trinidad, so he has a better, more knowledgeable of playing spin. You understand? That's the reason why I wanted him in my team. You understand? Because he is a good player of spin. You know, if you look at he's from Trinidad, and this year he has been last year to this year he has been having a fantastic year. You understand? So you was like, boy, give him an opportunity and see how he perform. But the West Indies, them, I don't, you never look into him. Mr. Sharon, if I was Moti, I would work hard and my batting and change into a batsman like Steven Simit, but Windies players don't think outside the box. We mean correct. I think Moti is working on his batting. If you guys watch him in T20 cricket, Moti has been working on his batting. He has been batting higher and he has been scoring runs. You know what? So he has been working on his batting. So pretty soon he has a potential to turn into a bowling all rounder. I might say a batting all rounder or all rounder overall. He have potential, but he just need to work on it. He's what 29 now. He just need to work on his craft. Give him an next 1 year because he may be about 10 years left in West Indies cricket or less than that. Because when they reach 40 or 40, yeah, the West Indies gonna start, say, all right, what time to put him aside. So you know that he need to work fast. The man just can't bat. They all have batting with a angled bat. Such the ball is going to beat their bat. Not even a long forward difference. The man them can't. You're really right, Christopher. The man them can't know. I mean, look why let me tell you, I pick the game we are watch. You understand? The man them a tell them about make the Pakistan bowlers them bowl them. Make Pakistan bowlers them come like see the wicket, they bowl straight to it. I'm just here to really hand you my wicket. That's what they're doing. They're giving them free wickets, free everything. And Pakistan is just taking it and saying thank you very much. And the West Indies just saying, sitting there like them a duck, duck in the water, stuck in the water and can't realize that they are doing rubbish. You understand? Can't that they're doing rubbish. You understand? But why if our talking not gonna work with them? It's sad. It's sad. It's sad, people. It's really sad to really say, all right, um, the West Indies can't really make 200 runs. It's pretty sad, but people tell you the truth. It's pretty sad, pretty sad, and it's disappointment too. It's really disappointment in an aspect where you're gonna say, all right, why can't we make 10 runs? Why can't a batter make 10 runs good? Never look at it, guys, and you're like, why can't a batter make 10 runs good? What's wrong with him? Is he just a space keeper, or your technique or your skill wasn't proper from the beginning? Because you have to go back to the root of cricket, people. You understand? When you're young, you have to try to master your technique and your skills. Try your best to master it and technique and skills. Because when you come older, you keep on polishing it, you keep on adding to your skills. So if I'm a younger age, like the Brian Lara them and the Viv Richard them and those guys, from a younger age, you start shaping your skills up. You understand? But you see, the further you go up in your career, sharpen it more, sharpen it more. Then you can. We're not asking to be the best, but try to be the best. You understand? We're not saying be the best. Try to be the best because there's always going to be somebody better than you. There's always going to be somebody taller than you. Always going to be somebody stronger than you. So it always happen. You understand? But try your best to do your best. You understand? I hope all is calling for Amir do not reject it when he's not. Well, honestly, Sammy won't make a difference. They just don't have the skill set. In Jamaica, they say you take the cow to the river, you can't force him to drink. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You carry the donkey to the water, you can't force him to drink. Because no matter if you have one animal, guys, no matter how you say, all right, you calm down, just go drink water down a gully, they are you throw water in a pen where you have him. I want to give him water, and if him decide to say him don't want no water, you couldn't ball blood in and drink your water. So it's typically these guys, they have a mindset where it's really, remember, guys, the mind control the whole everything. The brain control the whole body. So if your brain is not willing to receive information, you come like the processing system. You understand? When you go to the input, output, your processing system at the brain is not really accepting any data. You understand? So you have to go to the computer, input, processing, and storage. So the 5 basic form of computer, similar to the brain: input, output, processing, and storage, right? And you're not being able to do all of that, then you're not going to be perform well, man. You're not going to be able to retain information that you have been getting. Come on, man. If you're not being able to receive the input, you're not being able to put out the your output. You're not being able to store it. You're not doing anything, man. Look at it. Amir is from Amir in farm and left out. You see the mistake why keep him out. Exactly, press one. He's in farm and he's the man. I should say one of the best batsmen in farm in West Indies currently right now. Right now, he's one of the best batsmen in farm, right? And you have a man who's hot in farm, red. These are the time when you give the player the opportunity to go out there. Don't wait until the man lose farm and then you give him a chance and then you're saying, boy, I waste the time, give chance. You are the one to blame because the man was in red at farm. The farm is not temporary. Or if farm is temporary, it's not permanent. Farm come and goes. You understand? But skill and talent will never declare. You understand? Um, the farm, you're in temporary farm right now. Do as much, give him as much opportunity to make him cement himself and make himself known in Test cricket. You understand? But boy, oh boy, you're not listening. King Hope Campbell Joel, Johnson Lewis from as far Australia experience that I say. Well, Irish, big up yourself. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up everybody in the live. It doesn't really matter if you are a good player of spin or not. It's how you apply yourself. Exactly, Paul. Paul, you have a point there. And these players, they don't know how to apply themselves. They don't know how to really. Why? Sometimes, guys, it's like you're looking at a guy and you're saying, "Come give me in the head, no." You never look at one match, guys, and you see how one man get out and you say, "Oh, no, come give me in the head, you know. What kind of rubbish shot that you play? Don't you watch? Look at the field, the man said. You don't know. Look at the pitch. Read the pitch before you play a shot. You know, sometimes you want to come them in the net, but you just can't do it because you're looking at it and you say, why? What? You know, but it's what it is still, people. Carter is averaging only a run more than Kurt McKenzie was, and Kurt got dropped back to 4 there for a season for all these guys. Yeah, man. Carty will be dropped soon, no people. Don't question it. Remember me tell you, I'm a predictor. Carty will be dropped pretty soon because you give the man a couple of opportunities and this man keep on making zero. The average is just 4 for the first test. What kind of what you tell me say? This man go back to the first class cricket. You're performing well in ODI cricket, yes? And you say, all right, bam, perform well in ODI cricket, then you know they believe that he can transition to Test cricket, which he should be able to, but he's not living up to standard. What the batting coach knew about batting, we can't expect better. Well, that you have a point as well, press but to tell the truth, right now, these senior guys, I personally am not gonna blame the coach right about now. Do you see what I mean? Because these men are big man. These people are big man. You understand? So right now, these guys, the coaches need to do is just direct them. Because they're big man. These guys should have been able to hone their skill from they were younger. You understand? Hone their skill from they were younger. No, it's just the coach just just pointing, give my cool pointer this and there. Because these coaches are not, they don't get them from they were young baby coming up. These guys are just working what the West Indies produce. So the best coaches right now is to put them, the best coach in West Indies, you should get them to the grassroots level and say, all right, the grassroots level is where you need to develop as best as possible. Because once you develop the grassroots, then you have a better opportunity of producing better cricketers. Because when it comes to the big scene, you're not being able to guide them from a young age. So you don't know how to reach them from tall from they were young. You understand? So it's difficult. It's not. That's the reason why. Best of yourself, SOO, big up yourself. So it's not been easy to really for these coach getting easy. It's not easy. Irish saying that Enfield, the batters are impatient and not willing to learn. Fredericks, Lara, and Chandapal would hit the Pakistan bowlers for hours and six, for fours and six, and using their feet. Exactly. That's the reason. That's the reason why people may tell us say there wasn't any replacement for them. When Gale and Shanapal was playing, were the West Indies really investing in any young player? You understand? So right now, when you come to a point right now, I ask say, um, why are they performing slow, performing poor? performing poor because there wasn't any provision, anything in place to really say um replace the star. Like for example, you have Chris Gale in T20 cricket, right? Who is known as one of the best, if not the best. West Indies produced another player in the form of Nicholas Pooran, replacement team, replaced in Chris Gale, right? Everybody see that Nicholas Pooran replaces Chris Gale, right? And he overtake him in the runs. Who is the replacement for Nicholas Pooran right about now? That's what I'm talking now. So it's something right now. I saw Joel Andrew is a replacement for Shea O, right? Joel Andrew replacement for Shea Up, right? And now wicketkeeper batsman, he's a replacement for poor and replacement for Gale. So you have to look into it and you start pointing out the replacement because if you don't do that, you're not going to be able to produce player. You have to get mentors like Blaras, the Frederick, as Irish said, the Richards, mentor a youngster, like a master mentor relationship from a young age coming up. You see the talent, the potential, and you take him under your wings and you start giving two pointers there and there. Like a teacher teach him, but they are showing couple pointers. If the seniors guys are willing to do that and really say, all right, you look in the region, all the seniors in the region, find a youngster who you see have potential, and from a younger age, you keep on guide them, give them a little pointers there and there, and then by the time they reach film age in their 20s, they can be reaping rewards. Mr. SAE, no debut Django needs to come in for the second day. Good day, SOS music label. Big up yourself, bless up yourself, bless up, man. Big up everybody on the live, big up on yourself. All right. Busy J, big up, bless up, bless up. They need to retain a few experienced players. The whole team is a bunch of inexperienced players. Exactly. And but look at it, in a breezy. Who is going to come and play for them? You have to look at it, who are going to come and play for them? Because look at it, a couple of years ago we have the Mayors and we have the Bonner. Right now, where is Mayors? Mayors is in the ILT20 playing for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Where is Bonner? Bonner can't make the Jamaica Scorpion team. So you understand that these things are just phase for, for them, They just pick them right. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. You man, people, hit that subscribe button quick and fast. Subscribe if you're new. All right. Mr. I say I would let King open with Campbell and Hope at ah Kurt, your mistake look while. You're saying it will make King and Campbell open and Hope at 7. Come on. You must misplace. You must misplace that. Rupert, Morgan, bless up yourself. Match awareness is very poor. There is a difference between aggressive and common sense. Yeah, man. There's always a difference. You have to know when to use both. But the West Indies players, younger generation right now, is not. Oh boy, it's joining guys, and it's rapidly decreasing the energy, the love and the passion that we have in our heart for West Indies cricket is declining because me personally as a young man coming up love West Indies cricket. A youngster like me are younger than me. I don't think they have enough of them passion is going to be broken from witnessing how West Indies is performing right now. And you're gonna say, why aren't young people really playing cricket right now? Why? Because there's no passion, there's nothing to really drive them towards it. I'll drop my test team for Australia. Okay. Django for sure, my team. Django will come in for the second test, I believe. I will encourage Darren Bravo to go back to the 4-day championship and make some runs. We need his experience in the middle order. Yeah, man, if we could get that, it would be good. It would be good if we could get that, my people. If we could get Darren Bravo back into the team. I don't know if he's up for the task, but it would be wonderful if 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 he's willing. You understand? If he's willing, then if he's willing, give me something. Me tell you, give me something. Yeah, come. Wait for. But say I give you something. So say I come to you, man. Say I come to you. So people, as I said, if Darren Bravo is willing to really go back to the drawing board and say, all right, West Indies cricket needs me. Um, are they willing to accept me? Are they willing to put aside all of the things that have been said and have done How they willing to do that? Because you know things Aboriginal people, you know that there's a lot of history between Darren Bravo and the West Indies. You understand? You know, and it's not something where it can just easily wash under the rugs. You understand? Some people in the big management is not up, you know, like in Bravo, you know, because you know how we operate, guys. You know, sometimes some people might say what he said was really disrespectful. And you know, I personally, honestly, I think the pressure got to him, and he realized that right now we can't keep myself quiet. These guys have to hear it from me. These guys have to really realize that I'm not a pushover. So you know what? If Wickham has a good 4 day season, he must be brought into the for the summer test. Heck, at this rate, a good championship for Joel Andrew might get him in, and that is a sad statement as an 18-year-old. You look at it and you wonder, right? Exactly. It's real. You know, Brian, look at it for real. And you look at it and you say these youngsters have to come and rescue West Indies cricket from all of these top guys who West Indies rapidly invest in, who West Indies really why it's really headache, my people. Really, really headache to really look funny and say, boy oh boy. But remember the young should lead the whole. How we go? The young will lead the whole. How we go? Something like that. Um, I uncle heard about him. Ashcott. But yeah, man, these guys are too good prospect, Brian. You know, the problem with CWI, they don't think long term. It seems as if they need a strategy, man. They need a strategy manager, a strategy expert. They need somebody like that to really do that. You understand? People, if 2 decades ago, um, 20 years late in the past, if they had get some youngsters and train them, if they had get some youngsters and train them 20 years ago, right now they will be reaping the reward right now. Because these players who have been in their 20s. Because we're not talking about players, you're getting players from when they're 12 coming up. These guys will have been in their 20s right now. And they could have been performing well for West Indies if West Indies had a long-term plan strategy how to develop players. You understand? Continuity and succession planning is lacking. Exactly. My two changes for the next are Amir in for Carton, Anderson in for Justin Greaves. All right. Thoughts on Joshua Simi. He's a young up and coming star, you know, and he has potential. He has potential. So we just watch him and see how he go. You know, I hope West Indies taking note of him as well. You understand? He's a youngster coming up, and you know, we take a note of him. You understand? So, Mr. SA, bring on somebody to talk before the live show end. Well, nobody don't want to come in. Kurt, you know, the links is in the comment section. I'm about to end the live right now still, but maybe next time, Mr. SA, I'm letting Hope bat at 7 to bat with Django and the lower order and making him keep wicket if Django keeps. Come on, he will not bat at 7. He will bat at least 4 or 5 if he's in the team. At least 4 or 5. That's very bad. You understand? That's very bad. You understand? So let's read this comment from this is a 15-man squad that SO is name. You understand? For the South Africa, for the Australia tour. So under Darren Sammy to face Australia. First, Justin Graves, John Campbell, Casey Carty, Shea Hope, Sherfin Rutherford, Brandon King, Amir Django, um, Alec Athanas. Okay. Batting lineup that okay. And a child shall lead them. Exactly, Brian. That's what's happening. That's what have to go happen. You understand? That's what have to go happen because if you can't the lead if the bigger one can't lead, the child shall lead. And that's sad because you should be setting example for the child to lead. But boy oh boy. You understand? Um Neil Smith from Guyana should be given a chance. He is a good bowling prospect. He's a good young bowler coming through as well. Where is Mayers? He had more tests. CWI should do like India strict rules. Yeah, man, they need to do something like that for real. Have to do something like that. Kurakish Moti, vice captain, Alzari Joseph, captain, Shamar Joseph, Jamal Warwick, and Jaden Seals, Kamara Roach, and Anderson Phillips. So that's SO or it's 15-man squad for the Australia tour of West Indies. Okay, Mr. SA, Hope at 5 and Mares at 6. Well, bowling lineup and captaincy. Well, it's what it is, you know. It's 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 sad, people. Trust me, it's sad to really witness West Indies decline like this. And from the day, oh boy, nothing is changing, guys. It's like nothing. No matter what we call for, guys, nothing changed. Nothing seemed to work. They might change. They might win a series here, and everybody put them up on top of pedestal and say, "Yes, this is the team." But right now, why? Right now, we cost them more than how we praise them. To tell you, God Almighty, truth, guys, we cost them more than how we praise them. Can you believe that? All right. It cost them more than how we praise them. Mr. Robert, Mr. Morgan, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, man, afternoon. Yeah, man, afternoon. Yeah,
Good
no, my brother,
afternoon.
but like a program, I like the discussion. But for me, West Indies cricket suffer from long years ago because we allow the personalities to get in the way and at the cricket. Because, take for instance, for me, I watch cricket from Lara time coming right up. I'm disappointed, because I think that the CWI, who was a man, who does, they are the manager of the cricket. And
The
what
leader of the cricket.
CWI, the leader of the cricket, what they should have done initially when Brian Lara coming off a scene in 2007. 2007, I tell you about 20 odd years ago, in 2007. What they should have done, they should have at least made the effort like any other, like what Australia want to be on top. Australia want to be on top so much in the 90s that they were willing to come to West Indies to dethrone them. And we never saw that as an opportunity when our cricket was declining and to stop the imaging. So at least we could have salvaged some pride today. But because they failed to do that, we are now suffering because of poor choices. But I mentioned Darren Bravo. The reason being is that I think with his experience, and I look at his stats, and I see that his average is far better than who are presently who have
Who
been
is presently right
selected.
now? It's true.
Yeah,
Right now, if
his
you look at
average is
it, he's
better
better
than
than
them.
everybody. But as
Yeah,
I
so
said,
I
you know Darren
believe.
Bravo's situation. You know his
Yeah,
situation.
I know. Yeah, yeah, man. I'm aware of this situation, but I'm saying that the personalities. If when Sammy when Sammy look at his performance in the 4 day championship, that is, could learn that he's training. So hopefully
Yeah.
they can
So that's
engage him
good.
just like how them engage other player. Them can engage him.
Hmm.
Look how much they can get at least another 2 year or 3 year out of him. That can, 'cause he said in one tweet that when he came in the international arena, there were other senior players in the dressing room that he could look up to. Now when you look in West Indies dressing room, there's not two or three senior player. So like a man like
All
Anthony is reach 50. Him couldn't him don't know say boy me Indian just start, so maybe start back at ground
exactly.
zero.
And there's
So
nobody at
that
the
not
other
there.
end with experience to really
Yeah,
say, all right,
yeah, nobody
encourage
there
him.
so already. So that's how we that suffer. So we just want to put in that sin. But that's how we are suffer. Sin. Yeah, man,
And
that's
the
how we
reason,
are
look at
suffer.
it, you look at the youngsters and you blame them, but we shouldn't blame them because there was
We can't do that.
any any any
We can't do
any
that.
strategy,
We can't do that.
anything
No.
come towards before them come along. That's the reason why you mentioned if 20 years ago, if or two
Yeah.
decades or 3 decades ago, if they had taken some players and trained them from younger
Yeah,
age come
man.
up, right now they'll be reaping
Yeah,
reward.
man.
Right now.
Cause I,
But what?
cause I can tell with take for instance again with Sarwan situation. Cause I look back at Sarwan stats, Sarwan when them leave the cricket arena, yes, farm deep. And every international player go through that patches of their career. Farm deep. But
Yes.
as I said, but that skill, it
Never did.
can't go
It
up
never
because
did.
it can't live.
Yeah.
You just have to reinvent yourself just like any other player. Have to reinvent themselves.
Yeah.
So say boy, me have another 4 years in the game now. So you know what? I'm gonna reinvent myself. I'm gonna look at some other option in terms of my shot selection.
This is where
And
you
we
yeah,
can
this is where you polish up your skill them. This is where you polish up your skills them
yeah,
and really
yeah
shining
man.
them up because You look
Yeah,
into
man.
it, and you
So,
know, every time you're out of farm, you go back to the drawing board and build on pan
yeah,
what you
man.
do, build on
Look
pan it.
on, when I look on it, we haven't really produced, apart from Shonda Paul and Lara, nobody else across over 10,000 for the past 2 decades, if you realize
All
it.
right. Nobody else.
Oh, yeah,
Nobody else. And you look
yes,
at it.
let's we get less test matching, but I'm saying if we were really strategic and understand the international arena, we wouldn't be in the predicament that we're in now.
Nah. And
We never,
if I believe ICC would have awarded us with more test match if we were performing well when we get the test matches
yeah,
them.
yeah,
They
man.
would have done that.
People can't perform.
But
People
since
can't perform. People can't. The West Indies cricket make a real joke. I come like so we have paid down south. We not have done south. We just have people
I
who
pay
allow
Dutch
them
man, I pay done for
personalities.
you. It come like I for you man. Because
But
when I look at your schoolboy cricket me I watch. Remember me that school and me I watch a schoolboy me I watch. I mean I say boy,
there's
hmm?
yeah I
Something
take for
wrong.
instance Craig now. We look at Craig. Craig is the most senior player in the side. A man who will play over 50 test match. You play over 50 test match, so you are exposed to different continent situation. Now you are about to Louis, you may understand so he's inexperienced, but you was a senior man. You know, get a your bowler them bowler back in the remember the bowler them bowler
In
back
the
in
game.
the game
You look
in
at it. You look
contention.
on it too. I mean look on it now. I mean
In
say, oh look here.
contention. Them bowler back
Oh,
in contention. Them bowl out the side for less than 200. Bring you back now in
157.
contention. So yeah, in contention, so
One
boy, at least yes, the bookmaker them say boy you can't win, but you can prove them wrong. Oh, you
of
construct your
course.
innings, you get a good start, you go in a double figures again second time, and you can't push on to make at least a 50 to give your side a
Can't push
fighting
on.
chance.
And
No
if
man,
the
them
captain fell, then the team don't have any motivation a lot of the time to really continue.
uh,
Because this is
Brethren,
who
boy,
they are
miss,
relying on to really. That's the reason why I tell you like
yeah.
moving from opening batting, but people now listen to me. They not listening. You know?
Right,
He,
but it
whatever.
to be told him, honestly, this was his last dance at the last dance, and
I
as a
feel so.
captain, and yeah,
I
man,
believe so
his
too.
last dance. It's his last dance
I
as a
believe so too.
captain, but in terms of an opener, I know that. But you see, again, we know that person have been saying king and this and that. We don't know what Samuel will come forward with. But we,
That's the
we
thing.
don't
We don't
expect,
know
we don't
that.
expect any,
But
we don't know when we'll come with. What we don't expect any miracle. What we are hoping for is that when him look at this team and him can identify the players who him feel if can work with another 5 year. I'm not talking now
yes,
1 year, 2 year, another 5 years.
yes,
So by them man, I give them
exactly.
the assurance, a virgin. We are giving them 5 years to prove on yourself. 5 years may sound too long, but you break it down in short term. You give them 2 years
It's
and
short, man.
evaluate
It's
them.
short. You understand?
Yeah,
That would be a good strategy going forward. Because
but
I'm sure right
but
now
boy,
the
like,
right time must be
how they in
watching
the
and
cricket and
looking
we are
on.
think
Right
them
now,
way. But if we the outside and I look on them approach, we are say we can't work, but you have to believe, make the player them believe. Don't tell them and say, boy, you
believe.
want them and them. You have made them believe and was your space is there,
And
but a performance.
I think he has. I think he has
Performance.
what it takes to make them believe. The reason why because he's younger, he's more closer to them in age than an old man. You understand? So I believe
Yeah,
that
well,
he have
yeah,
more kinship, more youngship towards the younger
yeah, man,
cricketers.
yeah,
Them,
man, yeah,
they
man,
look
yeah,
up to
man,
him
yeah,
like a
man.
bigger brother. You understand? So
Yeah,
they might
yeah,
perform. Bigger brother.
and him can share him experience when him just coming at it. Cause when somebody just coming at the test, the Western again personalities. Cause when him take over the captaincy, there are a lot of things hanging around Israel as captain.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, and
so him coming a similar predicament where West Indies cricket was concerned. And from metal honestly, I love cricket, cause me not jump up and when they lose, honestly me feel hurt because me say,
of
especially
course.
in the manner in which them lose. Because we know so we can do better. Yes, Pakistan they are them yard. Yes, them have spin. But oh, Craig out, oh, Louis out. Me see the replay. Me look on the make sure look on the replay. Them if you see them if the or the Ricky them fall. And me look oh Craig out, oh Louis out, and oh Carty out, and oh my man they out. Cause him depend. I trim my runs on them belts, so me I give a look a chance. Trim my runs on them belts. That's the Hodge, Kevin Hodge. And my mother save him
Me
skill
not
to
give
the by making
me
50.
personally. I'm not giving him a chance. The truth, I'm not giving him a chance. I believe that you should either Cartier or Hodge, one of them have to come out for the next match. One of them, or
Yeah, man,
the two of
certainly.
them
We have
have to
to,
come out for the next match.
yeah. Cause it was a pity
You
that we don't have
understand?
more batting option up outside of Amir Django on the. I remember
Django.
now 15
You
man there,
see?
A 15 man, so we don't have no
Exactly.
other option. Rotate, we have to rotate though. We have to take him
Rotate.
out
That
and
yes,
put in Django as a debut. And then if them,
yes.
because
That's
I
the reason why
believe,
I want the left hand.
Taylor was not effective in this game, Justin Grieve wasn't as effective in that batter ball. So, where you carry a man on the side, in a level, who you want to
You
be
see?
using up as much.
Yeah.
And
I
you're
think they
hoping
may,
that his batting,
I think the reason why they're
are
doing Justin
hoping,
Greaves is based on the last. You remember the last test, the last I think it's Jamaica or he scored that 100.
yeah, yeah, man. We know the
Yes.
100 against Bangladesh, but me say a different team is, I mean, honestly, I have to give a man his chance if give him a
Mhm.
look around. You cannot drop him, chop and change, because that not
Yeah.
really work. You want to build his confidence, so, you give him the
Yeah, that's the
exposure.
reason
But if
why.
you see where he's not being effective, and you could use two pace, one or three spin, both of them, then you could try it. You could make Phillips
I think the
and
bowling,
Seal
you
work
see the
together.
bowling, if you see if Warwick and also Moti could work together, they could have restricted this Pakistan team earlier,
Pakistan should
but
make 100 in the first innings, but if we have an
they
aggressive
come.
captain, he makes some poor choice in the first innings that cause
You see
them
when
two man they
you
will
see
get set. He makes some poor
yeah,
choice. Because when they were
Rizwan and
46
Shakil.
to 4,
Yes, the
when they
Rizwan
were
and
46
Shakil.
to 4, yeah, they shouldn't make them get out of the road. Could never Australia
Exactly.
six.
That's the reason why I tell you guys. That's the reason why I
Yeah,
say to
could never
Brathwaite,
Australia.
right now, mess with Brathwaite, he should look into himself right now and say, right now, say me time I wind up, and be a big man, be the big man himself and look into it and see
Yeah,
that my
yeah,
performance hasn't really been good. So, it's time for me to
yeah.
cut my losses and say, all right, I'm just have to focus on my batting and just make somebody else take over the reign. Because when he
Yeah,
was a batter,
man.
I think
Yeah,
he
man.
performed better than when he was a captain.
Yeah, and I'm comparing
So
with John Campbell said that when he was battling with John Campbell, before John Campbell get the ball, they both were performing at reasonable rate or at a good average
exactly,
in terms of movement. So
exactly.
I guess that kind
You
of
know,
shift the focus a bit. But no, no, what do you
yeah,
think
but
about John Campbell coming in back in the side? I think he might, if him do well in the 4-day championship, he could be able to put force back himself in
yeah,
the
I think
team going forward.
yes, if he do well, I think he might be able to pull himself back.
Cause I look
Based
at
on
his
what I'm
stats,
seeing
his
from him,
stats is, yeah.
based on what I'm seeing from him so far, he has the drive, to come back and dominate. So it's like
Oh.
he just need to get the opportunity and put some runs under his belt. Once he do that, he will be back. But for
Yeah,
now,
man, cause I look at his stats, I look at his stats, his average is not really great, but his average is in the 20s. After I think he play about I think he much gone over 20, but his average is not so healthy, but
yeah,
his
he average
his
not
strike
healthy.
rate not too bad. His strike rate not too bad, which I can work at. What the thing about him have the experience. He has the
Yeah.
experience as an opening batter, and that's what they need. And
Mhm,
him exposure to different climate a pattern. So him have the
mhm.
experience overseas and local. So that's the only thing me that I use as I say. 'Cause when I look at my, I have look at them statistics and what them bring to the table. Don't just say boy
Yeah,
that man if you come in. No, no. You look at just as I said to you about Darren Bravo, because of Darren Bravo experience, I will
yeah.
not
He
allow
will add value to
personalities.
the team.
Yeah,
He will add
yeah, I
something
will
to the
not
team.
allow personality because you need a good
Yeah,
batter
but
at number 4. Every successful team have good batters strategically at 4, 5, and 6. Anglo West Indies
on
alone
six.
just try for us. Yeah.
You ever look on the good? That's the reason why I said Brathwaite now. He should be somebody with the team batter around. As though it's a young team, put him at 3. Or put him at 3 or 4. Make
Mm-hmm.
them batter around him and give the youngsters the opportunity to take the reign up top. But I don't believe they're gonna do that because Brathwaite has
Mm-hmm.
made himself as a opener where it seems like this man is permanent at the opening space. So there's no way you're
Well,
gonna tell a man
honestly,
say, come on, a film space that and
well, I don't know
it's
because
not
I get
working out
some,
for him right now.
and I here before I come off, before I come off. The last thing I want to say is that what CWI have done, which I never rated, because CWI used to me believe, if you are the management of or the CEO of an organization, there is no way your employee then can tell you or dictate to you or should dictate to you. You are the one
Exactly.
who
In
was the
charge.
handle them of the blade. Them of the blade.
Mm-hmm.
Someone can't tell you what you feel for do. No, you set the standard and say this is the standard. When you go to Australia,
Yes.
that is the standard. When you go to India,
And
that is the standard. New Zealand, that
exactly.
is the standard. Right
And
across the
if you
international area, that is
and
the
penalty
standard.
should be exactly and penalty should involve because there's no way.
Yeah,
Remember,
man.
it's not easy to pay you, man. Look, look, check out the expensive. It's not easy, We're just
Yeah, that
looking
is
on as
the
the fans, but
yeah,
it's not easy.
yeah, man.
You
Them need to
understand?
step out them game, man. Cause and I think too we as what them don't understand is the people not just watch a sport. People watch international sport and they understand analytically. They may not come on
Right.
the media and talk and stuff, but them understand what it really takes in the international
Of
arena.
course.
And them knows that if West
Uh,
Indies were really serious about performance, they could have get it done long time.
Of course.
I will go to reap reward.
But
They must see them
we
a
will
more
right now,
chatting.
as we say, they need to get a good strategy manager, strategy
Yeah
analyst. They
man.
need to get something like that to really strategize how to go about developing young talent. Because if that's the only way you
Yeah.
have to bank yourself and the young talent right now, because at present the
I
people
think
right now they can't cure right
I
now.
think they,
Present players them
I
can't
think
cure.
I think I think the couple of players that them carry to India based on what I listened to the person who took them there.
Yes,
Yeah, based on his interview, I must say that it's commendable. If that is
yeah,
the strategy that they're using to develop them going
yeah,
forward, I think that approach is
yes,
very good, excellent. I wish we could
yeah, man. I
adapt
like it.
that
I like
in
it
other
because if you look
areas.
at it, the,
Yeah, I
the
listen
eight
to
of
him. Yeah, I
them are
listen
the
to
how
him.
much
I
of them
listen.
that went. These are
Yeah,
the young top batsmen in the Caribbean. Look at it good. All
yeah.
of them, Agis, Kurt McKenzie, Nando,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Joel,
Yeah, man.
all of them. This is the
I
top.
really like that.
And these are the replacement that you're looking at when we talk about replacement. Because
Yeah,
remember, today you have poor and tomorrow you need to have somebody else.
yeah, man. It
So,
is right, man. And Kurt
so,
McKenzie is
so
not a
who?
bad player, Kurt
No,
McKenzie is
not
not
a
a
bad
bad
player.
player, He's not a bad player. He
Mm,
just look at areas of his game that need to tweak and develop, and him can be a fantastic player. But I must say, I repeatedly, we need Darren Bravo in this side. We not say because I'm a Trinidad and I'm a Jamaica. No, West Indies cricket first.
experience.
Territory them
You
say,
need him
yeah,
for his
we need it.
experience and
Yeah,
his pointers in the squad.
yeah, man. Me
It's
believe that. Me
missing.
believe that. Yeah, I believe in that. The man have a
But
good average, but we don't know if CW are bold enough to do that. But him needed in the other side.
yeah,
And I
because
want
them
if
know
you have two
them
or
of them.
three Trinidad. And
Yeah,
what if you have
but
two
enough
or
of
three
these
Trinidad?
people
Once a person yeah, but
is
them
doing
never
well.
put aside personality. Once you are doing well
Personality, yes,
and perform it,
and the childishness
the
because
man have,
that's not affecting the cricket childishness and all you believe
yeah,
that your
man, a
emotion not get
personality is
work
good.
and
Yeah, man, a
so you have
personality,
to you ruin a player
a
even though
personality.
at times Darren Bravo never really at times he didn't perform well. He go vice versa. Sometimes he perform and sometimes he was
Yeah,
living in
man.
Brian Lara shadow. And
Yeah,
one point he deserved to drop at one point when he wasn't performing. No question about
yeah,
that.
man.
But
Yeah,
the
man.
last
Yeah, man. You're right, man. Once I'm on the pin farm, I just go back to the 4 day competition and improve
exactly. So
and
we're not saying that
yeah,
he's
man.
a man should have been permanent in the squad. Everybody get their time.
Yeah,
Everybody get their time.
yeah, man.
You get your 5 minutes of fame, take it.
Yeah,
Everybody,
man.
so you're
Even
not
right now
in a
you
team.
mentioned
Any
about
team you
Django
play
that
now.
he is in farm. Use it up
Yeah,
now
I
because he's
mentioned
in good
earlier,
form.
I
He's
mentioned
in
earlier
farm now.
on,
Use
give
him
the
up
man the
now.
go,
Give him a good run.
give the red light,
Give him
say
a
go
run.
on. Them are
Yeah.
wait till he out farm and then when they put him by team and he feel them, I go say, hey, it waste their time because why? They're the stupid one because they
Yeah.
should have played the man. The man is in hot red
Yeah,
form.
man. All them 10 tests, these 10 tests for this year, I would have give a run for the 10 tests.
Of course,
Put
I
him
would
in
have
and
to
I
give
want
him a run
I give him
because
a run for the 10 tests. So
a
just to
man
say,
score
well,
1,900 and odd runs. How much runs he scored this season? 500 and odd runs this season alone in regional cricket alone. He topped the chart. He and Justin Greaves, right?
mm-hmm.
The man come on
Yeah.
ODI debut and the man top 100. Who else do it? Haynes was
Mm,
the only one that do it in history of West Indies cricket. And you have a man like that that
mm,
show the patience, the temper of
mm,
playing test cricket or build the innings. And,
mm.
and, 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 and you left the man like him, man. People
Cause
come like they not use their head.
yeah. So, Bridget, nice talking to you, and
Yeah,
me
man,
listen
same
to
way.
you more time. Yeah, blessings, man. All right.
Yeah,
We
man.
look for talk about
Yeah,
more
man. Bless
live
up
show.
yourself,
We
man.
come on, and if we can get two more live
Yeah,
person,
man.
we can always interact and change
Yeah, man.
thoughts with the cricket because we are West Indians and the cricket in our blood. All of us we want to
You
see
know, it's like no
healthy.
matter what we do, we can't run left. No matter where we go, how far we
Yeah, yeah,
reach.
but we love the
In our
game.
blood, we
Yeah,
can't run left.
we just want to see performance, good performances,
Ex-
consistently. That's how we want. Just some good
That's
performances
all we
to
want. We
make
don't
the
want
squad
nothing more,
smile.
We're not asking them to win
Yeah, man.
everything, We're not
No,
asking
there's
them to
some
win
good
everything
performances.
because we
Yeah.
know. But at
Take some
least,
shame out
man,
of
put
we.
up the
We have
good.
suffered too long now, man. We have suffered over 30 years. We have suffered. Come like we just can't turn the
That's true.
corner.
Can't
I
turn.
don't go
It's like
cricketing team. Get a ball the carry. Ah, well, go there.
oh
We continue. Blessings, man. Out.
yeah, man, blessing, bless up. Thank you for passing through.
Yeah, man. What someone said.
Listen, yeah, man, let's run through some comment and finish off the live, guys. So let's run through some comment. Sawan was only 30 at that time. They said Shandapal could not see. And look at him 2 years later and the man beating ball up and down. Yeah, man, some people. Yeah, man, big up yourself, big up everybody in there. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Roblox, big up yourself, gamer boy. I am disappointed that Moti did not get much wicket. Yes. Everyone like up the live, yeah, man. I'm not worried about our bowling. It's approaching world class. We restrict all the big teams for a small total. But the batting is the problem. Warwick is performing well to this comeback. You know, man. You understand? Yes, family. I believe Shea Hope will be the new test captain. Well, we have to wait and see. Mr. SO, right now, Hope is the only option as test captain. It won't be a surprise when he is picked. Tevin Imlak is a boss, wicket keeper. His movement, gloves work is brilliant. He also has a good batting technique. Yeah. Fontaine, big up yourself, Matt. Big up yourself, Fontaine. Bless up, bless up. I would like to see this present team play against the human team. Yeah. Okay, let me joke. All right. Mr. So I won't say this batting technique is his batting technique is not bad, but he looks lost against spin bowling, The only player look good against spin bowling is Rutherford. Mr. Kurt, we knew that green ball cricket cannot work under the Sammy. Him get a chance, he needs to that. Rutherford is the boss in any condition. Yeah, man. West Indies need to use the feet more against spin bowling. Well, thank you all for tuning in, my people. Remember, hit that subscribe button, guys, and we're gonna close out right about now, my people. It's been wonderful having you guys, talking to you guys. Join me back next week again. It can come down. We're on Saturday and Sundays most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. One of those 2 days, we might go 2 times or 1 time per day, per week. But bless up on yourself, man. Big up, all right? Respect, Big up, all right?